We're thankful to the Honorable Chairman, Syed Yusuf Zaghlani, former Prime Minister of Pakistan and former Speaker of the National Assembly and a former Federal Minister. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you here. With your wealth of experience in legislation and in the government circles, in the different roles that you have been assigned over the years and successfully conducted them, it's an honor to have you here. It adds a lot of value to this gathering. All of us here are from the pharmaceutical industry. And आपके यहाँ आने से एक जो confidence building होती है that the government and the parliament is taking this industry seriously because we are all working for Pakistan. We are all working for the improvement of the sector in Pakistan. The sector is doing a great job in providing, जिस तरह आपने वीडियो में भी देखा, one of the lowest price medicines in the world for the people of Pakistan. And the potential from the sector to grow in exports, in creating employment, job opportunities. And since it is a very well-documented sector, the taxation base, improvement in the taxation base, these are all some of the things that this sector can easily contribute to the national economy. In our previous sessions where Dr. Mukhtar Bharat Saab was here and the Commerce Minister Jam Kamal Saab was there, we touched on the various aspects and the theme of today's summit and the Pharma Export Awards. One of the reasons for having these summits is that we get international speakers from all over the world, and we are a great player that we have a excellent speaking guests here from abroad who shed light on the innovations in the industry, on the way forward, what Pakistan should look for, what Pakistan should be aware of, and how Pakistan can best explore the potential of this industry and contribute not only to the national economy but also to the national health. Sir, with your presence here and later on as you will be distributing the awards for the export achievements, we honor the top 50 exporters here for the simple reason that it is very important to encourage the sector. As you can see, it's a full house and people are very interested in this sector, how it may grow, how it may flourish under the current government. The current government has just come into, in a few months ago, come into formation, so we look forward to 5 years of continuous work. And with you at the helm of the affairs at the Senate of Pakistan, we are looking forward to a very important legislation, which is the amendment to the Drug Act 1976. As you are aware, the Drug Act 1976 came into being when the Pakistan People's Party was in government in 1976. But unfortunately, 48 saal ho gaye hain ji, in the last 48 years, there has been no innovation, no improvement in the Drug Act. At that time, it was a very valid law. But now, in today's world, जहाँ दुनिया ने innovation की है, ना सिर्फ हमारे हमसाया ममालिक ने बल्कि दुनिया के दूसरे ममालिक ने developing and developed countries, they have all updated their laws and regulation. And you as being the Chairman Senate, we look forward to your support once the time so comes. We have engaged with the different governments, the federal government, the provincial governments, including the Punjab government, at the SIFC also. They are all looking at this amendment, and for the last 6 months we have been working on this together with all of them to build consensus, so that it's a consensus document that everyone can support, because this is not just an issue of the pharma industry. We feel that it is an issue of national security. A sector like pharmaceutical is the backbone of the health sector in any country. Issues like when we face the COVID-19 pandemic, when we face unfortunate disasters like earthquakes or floods, it is the local domestic manufacturing industry that takes care of its own, takes care of the people of Pakistan. If we do not have the domestic manufacturing sector, which is saving over $3 billion in terms of import substitution, it will be very difficult for a country of a population of over 240 million to cater for the health demand through medicines by importing them, especially when we have the consistent crunch of the foreign currency and consistent issues of foreign exchange in this country. So with these words, it's going to be a big challenge for Pakistan in the coming months and years, of course, based on the economic situation. But we as the pharma industry, we as the private sector are fully engaged and fully geared up and fully encouraged that with the positive steps that we saw from the current government and the current parliament, and even before the caretaker government, because the same prime minister was in office, we saw encouraging signs from the federal ministers of that time, from the government of that time, and we are looking at similar signs right now. And these are encouraging signs that in spite of all the difficulties that we are facing in the economic side of the country, in spite of all the challenges that Pakistan is facing politically, internationally and domestically, this industry is one which we can assure you, we can vouch for it that it's geared up, it's ready to go into the international market, compete with our neighboring countries and bring much needed export revenue to Pakistan. Our target, as we have shared with the government, is to grow from the current exports of pharmaceutical drugs from Pakistan is $300 million, and the entire therapeutic sector is $700 million. And our target is to cross $3 billion in 5 years. And with the upcoming improvement in the quality of the pharmaceutical industry in Pakistan by a way of certifications of PICS and World Health Organization, this is the first time in Pakistan's history that we have a few number of plants which are recognized by these international institutions, and that will is paving the way for tremendous growth in this sector in the export segment. Of course, at the same time, our prime responsibility remains, and we are very cognizant of the fact that this industry has repercussions on the day-to-day health of the entire population. So for keeping good high-quality medicines available in the market at the lowest possible prices, we are thankful to the current government that they decided to issue the policy of deregulation of the pricing of non-essential drugs, which is what the entire world is doing actually, and we are 10-15 years late actually. And supporting that initiative together with the Drug Act amendment and certain other initiatives that we are in discussion with. So we hope for your support and your guidance when it comes to your office and the very powerful institution that is the Senate of Pakistan. And we are once again very thankful for you to be here, and I would like once again to congratulate the organizing committee of PPMA who organized this wonderful event, and all the participants and ladies and gentlemen who are here to make it a great success. Thank you, sir.